everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be reviewing Masters of the Universe Revelations number 4 from Dark Horse. So, if you haven't been watching on the channel, I've pretty much reviewed every issue of this. This is the last issue of the prequel comic to the Netflix show that is being created by Kevin Smith over at Netflix. So let's talk a little bit about the team for this book, and then we'll go into how this closes out the story and what I thought overall. So this book, the main story is by Kevin Smith and Rob David because they are the ones running the Netflix show, but this particular script is done by Tim Sheridan, who is the writer also of Batman Long Halloween, the movie adaptation that just came out, so you should go check that out. Art by Mindy, colors by Rico Renzi, and letters by Deron Bennett. The main cover here you can see is by Dave Wilkins. So yeah, like I mentioned, if you're not familiar with this book, it is the prequel, and actually this issue pretty much leads up to close to the opening of the Netflix cartoon. I won't go into much details about the cartoon. I think I want to leave that spoiler free in case you haven't watched it as of yet. But in this issue, He-Man and Teela confront Skeletor about the destructive Orlax. That's the monster we saw in the first issue that attacked the king, as he demands his help in a story that leads directly into the opening of the Netflix show. Also, if you are a fan of these, but in a collected edition, the comic will come out from Dark Horse on February 9, 2022. You will get all 4 issues collected in a trade paperback. So if you can wait that long, because by then I think they've already announced that we'll get second part of season 1 on November 23rd. So by then you should be able to go. But let's get into the story of this one. So picking up from where issue 3 left off, we found out that the Orlax was being controlled by this gadget that Evelyn and Skeletor have. So I just want to highlight here, I'm a big fan of after I started reading this book, I followed Mindy on Twitter and try to find more work by this artist because I really like it. I like how like I mentioned before, I love the adaptation from the cartoon to this because it has the same feels of the cartoon, but the designs are definitely a little bit more stylized, and I really like it. I really like it gives it, because it's not animated, it needs a different feel, and I think the art team just kind of nails it here. Vibrant colors, great designs, clear lines, which I love, and then the lettering, especially for Skeletor, very distinct. So I really like that. We also get really cool big pages here like this, big splash. Everyone pretty much involved. He-Man and Teela finally get to Skeletor. So where in the first few issues we had some flashbacks to He-Man's story and Skeletor and Evelyn, this issue really focuses on Teela, and we're not really getting a flashback. I would say this issue is a flashback from the animated series because it's a prequel. So this one kind of leaves us, it gives us so much information on Teela and why she's so important to the show. So if you haven't watched that, go check that out. I love this page right here because He-Man obviously has the advantage with the brute strength, and both of them, Teela is also really powerful. But they don't have magic. They don't wield magic like Skeletor and especially Evelyn. So I love that Evelyn and Skeletor always find these ways to kind of get away from the heroes. Now that they've accomplished their goal, which was to get the king out of action and control the Orlax and continue to use that power. The Skeletor he has kind of found what he seeks. And I'll show you one last panel, which I really loved. And it really brings everything into focus. I won't go into a lot of detail, but if you've seen season 1, you know why this panel is so important. If you haven't, go back and watch season 1 on Netflix. And that was a cool thing. Like if you watch the animated series, you get a lot of really cool things. But if you don't, like, this is still just a really cool story that expands on the mythos of Skeletor, Evelyn, He-Man, and now also Tila. So yeah, overall, super excited. If you like the anime series, I think you're gonna really enjoy this. I think the team did a fantastic job just expanding on their backstories and getting us really excited for the second part of season one. And also, just after this, I kind of want to go back and rewatch season one because of the way this ends. Like the synopsis mentions, it pretty much leads to the events that we see in the first episode. So let me know what you thought of this as a whole. If you read this, let me know if you want to leave some comments about season one. Uh, be cool. I understand some people didn't enjoy it, and that's fine. I was a fan, but we can have a cool dialogue, I think, in the comments without getting too crazy about it. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. We will definitely have more Masters of the Universe Revelations coverage when the season comes back. I'm waiting for a part two, season one trailer. Hopefully, we'll get that pretty soon. So stay tuned to the channel. I'll definitely be doing a video for that. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.